1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to talk about the physical anatomy of the inner ear. This is the lecture number 2A, 2B, and the lecture number 1. We have already discussed about the physical anatomy of the external ear and middle ear. As we know that from this point up to this point, this is the external ear and this is the middle ear. From my previous class, the class number 1, physical anatomy of the outer ear and middle ear. Okay, so this is the part of lecture number 1. But in lecture number 2A, we have already discussed about the cochlea of the inner ear. This is the cochlea that is discussed in the previous class. This is the cochlea, and now I will discuss today in this lecture. I will discuss this part. This is the vestibular apparatus. Okay, as we know that the inner ear consists of two parts: the cochlea. The snail shell shape is the cochlea, and from this point up to this point, this is called vestibular apparatus. The cochlea is responsible for the detection of sound, perception of sound, and hearing of the sound of any object, any animal. Okay, so but this is the part, the vestibular apparatus, that help and the body to maintain the body in a well posture and a well equilibrium. Okay, this is the cochlea of the inner ear. From this point, this hole is the cochlea. Cochlea is only responsible for sounding detection. Okay, but this part, the 3 semicircular canal, this is one semicircular canal, 2 and 3, and utricle and saccule. These 3 semicircular canal and utricle and saccule collectively called the vestibular apparatus. This is the part of the body. This is the only part in the body which maintain the body in a well equilibrium, in a well state of posture. Okay, this is the first of all. I will discuss about the anatomy of the vestibular apparatus and then the physiology. Okay, as we know that this is the black blurred area is called the bony labyrinth. This is the bony canal, and here this is the green like color, the inner channel, is called the membranous labyrinth. Okay, so this is the membranous channel. This is the one chamber which is called saccule. Then this is another channel, and this channel is open into the another channel which is called utricle, and these are the semicircular canal. This is the bony canal. This is the bony canal, all around the cochlea and all around the vestibular apparatus, the semicircular canal, and these are the membranous channel. Okay, as you can see here, bony canal, and this is the concept of the previous lecture 2A, but this is the 2B lecture. Okay, membranous, this is the bone, these all are the bone. Okay, so what is posture? But the vestibular apparatus is the only part in the body which is present in the inner ear and responsible for posture, equilibrium. Okay, what is posture? What is mean by posture? What is equilibrium? What is posture? The arrangement of limbs, upper limb, lower limb, and other all body part. The arrangement of different body part and a sit position, and any position arrangement. For example, if a man is sleeping, if a man is walking, if a man is jumping, is a man running, if a man is doing any work. So these are all the normal posture. These are all the normal posture. What is mean the actual definition of the posture is the holding a body part in any normal condition. Okay, so what is posture? Holding a body parts in any normal condition. If a man is sleeping, then he hold its body part because the brain is not sleeping. Brain is active around the clock. Okay, if a man is sleeping, then the sleeping is it's a normal posture. When a man is walking, when a man is jumping, when a man is running. Okay, when a man is traveling in a bus. So these are all the normal posture. The posture means holding a body in any condition. Okay, what is equilibrium? Equilibrium is stated that when a number of forces like gravitational forces, air forces, frictional forces is acting, if these all forces acting on a body and the body resistance to these force, so the body is said to be in state of equilibrium. If this is a person, with different shape of ear. Okay, so this is a person. This person is standing on the earth. So this person, there is a gravitational force which attract the body of that person downward toward the center of the earth. Okay, there is air force, there are some friction force on the surface of the earth. Okay, so when this person resistance to these forces, then we say that the person in the state of the equilibrium. Okay, when this person is not fall on the earth by the attraction of the gravitational force. Okay, so we can say that this person resists to the gravitational force because he is not fall. Okay, so we say that the body of this person is in a well equilibrium, and this position, this arrangement of the body part is called the normal posture. Posture mean arrangement. Posture mean arrangement of the body part in any condition, in any normal condition. Okay, the very most easy example of this is that, suppose this is a man. I will discuss first a background, a broad background, and then we will come to this point: the utricle, the saccule, and the semicircular canal. Okay, so this is a background. This is a conceptual background. This is a man. He is sitting on its own seat. He is belt. He is seat. Bear no belt. Okay, there is no seat belt. There is no seat belt. Okay, so he is sitting on its own seat. There, the bus is moving in a uniform motion. Suppose the bus is now moving in a uniform motion, 50 kilometer per hour. Okay, so the bus is moving in a uniform motion and a uniform acceleration. So the person is sitting here. So this is the normal condition. This is the normal posture of the man. Okay, when there the bus driver take a huge break, so the bus suddenly stop. When the bus suddenly stop, without the control of this man, the man is fall in the forward direction. He feel a huge jerk in the forward direction. Okay, so during this jerk, the normal posture of the man is disturbed. But after the jerk in the forward direction, the man is without control of his mind. The man is automatically, after the bus stop, when the bus stop, he jerk in the forward direction. But when the bus stop, after the stopping of the bus, about milli of the second, and the milli of the second, the body of the man is jerked back to its seat without control of the man. In order because the body is go back to its normal position. This is because of the vestibular apparatus. Okay, so these are all the, when the body disturbed, the body want to be maintain its own normal position, the body back go to its normal position after the stopping of a bus and a millisecond. This is due to the this one structure. Okay, so let's start. What is vestibular apparatus? Vestibular apparatus is the part of the body in the inner ear which maintain the normal posture of the body, normal equilibrium. Okay, so this is the there. I will discuss first the utricle and saccule and then semicircular canal. The utricle and saccule are the two organs which maintain the body posture, the body equilibrium, and a linear motion, and a forward motion, and a backward motion, linear acceleration, upward motion, downward motion. Okay, so this linear acceleration is controlled by the utricle and saccule. But when the body is in a state of the rotational motion, rotational acceleration, then the posture of the body, equilibrium of the body, and a rotatory motion, rotatory acceleration is maintained, is controlled by these three semicircular canal. Okay, so utricle and saccule are responsible for linear acceleration, control the body position, normal position, posture, equilibrium, and during linear acceleration. Linear acceleration is forward acceleration, backward acceleration, right, left, okay, up, down. But the rotating acceleration is controlled by this canal. Okay, so what is utricle? First of all, the utricle, and then saccule, and then these three semicircular canal. Okay, what is utricle? The posterior to the saccule there is a chamber which is called the utricle. Okay, the utricle is spelled, there is a envelope fluid. Fluid is, these are fluid filled cavity along with some sensory receptor cell. Okay, this part is called the utricle, and the utricle there present a receptor organ which is called the macula. The receptor organ of the utricle and saccule is called macula. This is a receptor organ. There present receptor cell, hair cell, different types. This is a very huge mass, very complicated mass. This is our macula. Okay, but I make only the hair cell and the gelatinous layer along with the nerve fiber. Okay, simple structure. But the macula is the sensory organ of the utricle and saccule. Okay, but the cochlea has its own receptor organ which help in the hearing of the sound. Okay, this has its own receptor organ. So what is macula? Macula is the receptor organ of the utricle and the saccule. Okay, the macula is a complex structure, but here I make it very simple. This is the hair cell. Hair cells. These are the hair cell. The hair cell. This is the nucleus. Okay, the hair cell have many, about 200 of the cilia. This is cilia number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but this small cilia is called stereocilia, but the large one area is called cynocilia. Okay, so in the utricle, the hair cells are present in a horizontal direction, horizontal plane. The hair cells are present in a horizontal plane, but in the saccule, the hair cells are present in a vertical plane. Okay, so look at this, how it maintains the equilibrium of the body. I will discuss this here. This is a man sitting on its own seat. Okay, so these are the cilia, these are the hair cells, these are the neurons. Okay, when this man is sitting and the bus is moving in a normal uniform speed about 50 km/h. Okay, so there the hair cell in its normal condition. Okay, when the bus driver take a huge break, then the person is fall in the forward direction. The person jerk in the forward direction. Okay, but after this one, after some after milli of the second, a part of the second, very small time, the person back jerk in the backward direction. Why this one? Why this backward? Why this backward jerk occur? This backward jerk occur because in order to bring the body to its original position. Okay, there the there the body is in normal condition, but here with the taking a break, the posture is disturbed. In order to bring the body to normal posture, the body jerk in the backward direction. This is because how it is occurred, because when there the bus take a break, then there present a gelatinous layer. This is a gel-like layer. This is gel-like membrane. Along with these are the air dust, which is made from calcium carbonate. These are the dust. These are the dust like substance, or it is also called autoconia. Autoconia are present in this gel, okay, or air dust with solid small masses, okay. When the driver take break, the bus stop, then this gel-like substance and the autoconia maintain its own motion due to inertia, as you know that from the Newton law of motion, okay. So when this autoconia, this solid substances and gelatinous fluid layer maintain its own inertia, so when the man is stopped, when the bus is stopped, this fluid is move in the forward direction. So there the cilia, these are the cilia is bent. The cilia, this small cilia and large cilia is bent in the forward direction. Look at this one diagram. I make this one as an erect form, but it's my own error. But here the cilia become jerk in the forward direction. When the cilia bent in the forward direction due to this fluid motion, then these cilia activate, and there because this is the cell, and there when I take only this area, when I zoom this area, there when this is the cell membrane, as we know that the cell membrane, when I zoom only this area, the cell membrane consists of different types of channels, voltage regulated channel, mechanically operated channel, okay. But here the mechanically operated channel, these are the supposed mechanically operated channel due to the pressure of the fluid and autoconia. Here mechanically operated channel open. When the mechanically operated channel open, plenty of the potassium, this is go into the cell. Potassium go inside of cell, okay. When potassium go inside of cell from this endolymph area, this gel like this gel membrane, okay. There when the potassium go inward, then inside of this cell, inside of this cell are many vesicles. These vesicles are filled with, this is a vesicle number one, different many vesicles are present. This vesicle is filled with the glutamate or glutamic acid, When this potassium go inward, they produce local potential. Local potential is the potential which is not propagated and only release the vesicle. Local potential is only limited to this cell and not propagated in the neuron, okay. So due to local potential, this vesicle release the glutamate, and the glutamate is this is the neuron, this is the cell body, these are the dendrite of the neuron, this is the axon of the neuron, which is reached to the medulla oblongata, the fon, and the cerebellum, okay. When the glutamate is attached here, this when I zoom this small area of the glutamate, or this small part of glutamate of the dendrite, okay. So this is the suppose the dendrite. When this is the dendrite, this is a receptor on the dendrite membrane. When the glutamate is attached here, this is the glutamate, this is the dendrite ending, okay. So it stimulate the dendrite ending, and there the action, the voltage gated sodium channel open, the voltage sodium go inward rush. This is the concept from the previous class, the action potential. I am not explain the action potential in a big detail, okay, but giving a just little bit idea. Sodium go inward, there are other channel, potassium go outward, and action potential is produced here. The action potential is reached to the pon, to the vestibular nuclei and the pons and the medulla oblongata. So when the action potential is reached to the this is the pons medulla cerebellum. Okay, pons and medulla consist of special nuclei which is called special center which is called vestibular nuclei. Okay, the message is reached to the pons, and this message is reached to the medulla and to a special nuclei which is called vestibular nuclei. From the vestibular nuclei, this vestibular nuclei, the message is go to the cerebellum, to a specific part of the cerebellum. As we know that this is the cerebellum. This is the anterior part of the cerebellum. This is the anterior lobe. This is the posterior lobe. Okay, so the cerebellum consists of three parts. We divide the cerebellum by functional way into three parts. This part is called anterior. This is anatomical structure, but by physical structure we are to divide this. This is part number 1, part number 2, part number 3. There, the palliculonodular lobe. This is called the palliculonodular lobe. This lobe is responsible for mainly responsible for the posture and equilibrium maintaining. Okay, so the message is go to the palliculonodular lobe, and from the palliculonodular lobe response is go to different body part muscle. Okay, so this is the response when the response is produced in the palliculonodular lobe. Okay, so the response is reached here. There are present back muscle like latissimus dorsi, different types of muscle in the back. Okay, different types of muscle in the hand. So the hand is also activated. The back muscle is also activated. Neck muscle, different types of muscle activated due to this response, due to the production of this response against this disturbance. Okay, so there this muscle contract automatically without the controlling of this man. This muscle contract, different types of arrangement of the nerve impulse occur. Okay, so different types of muscle contract, and then the man is back. Mainly this muscle is contract. The six pack, the muscle in the abdominal part is relaxed, and when this relax, this contract, so the man again go to its own normal position. Okay, so the back jerk is due to the utricle. Okay, here when the man go and the backward jerk, so we can say that the during the brake, when the driver take brake, the driver here disturb the normal position, and then the man go in the forward direction, and then after merely of this very small time, the man go in the backward direction, backward jerk, because there the message is go to the brain in order to bring the body to its normal position. Okay, so utricle is responsible for the maintenance of main point. Utricle is responsible for the maintenance of posture and the equilibrium of the body during the backward acceleration, during the forward acceleration, backward acceleration. When there is produced any disturbance in the forward acceleration, backward acceleration, right, left acceleration. Okay, so there these changes, this disturbance is corrected by the utricle. But during the any changes, any disturbance and the upward motion, downward motion of the body, this is controlled by the Saccule. Okay, so this is the Saccule. Okay, this is the man at rest. So the man is at rest. Okay, suddenly in a left or any way he start motion upward or downward. Okay, so suppose he suddenly start motion upward, because there this is the these are the hair cell. Okay, these are the otoconia, gelatinous membrane, gel-like substance. Okay, so here when the man is at rest, the cilia is in inhibited state. When a man start upward direction suddenly very quick with a very high speed, so there the resting position, the normal posture, the resting normal posture is disturbed by moving upward. When he moving upward very quickly, then the this otoconia and the gelatinous layer maintain its own inertia. As a result, the cilia is bent downward, okay, due to this mass, and action potential is produced, and the phenomena is just like the utricle, okay. So the main difference between utricle and saccule maintain body posture during upward downward direction, but utricle forward backward direction, okay. So these are all about the utricle and the saccule, okay. Okay, again, so these are all about the saccule and the utricle. But now the semicircular canal, why it is called the semicircular canal? Because this is a canal system, this is a canal shape system which is in not circular, but this is the semicircle, this is a semicircle, okay. This is not the complete circle. So the semicircular canal are of three types: anterior semicircular canal, posterior semicircular canal, and the horizontal semicircular canal, okay. The semicircular canal open into the utricle, all the semicircular canal, and then utricle is open to the saccule, and then saccule open to the cochlear duct, okay. This is one semicircular canal. Each semicircular canal has two parts, two end. One end is enlarged, one end is enlarged. This is the enlarged wide end, and this is the narrow end. So the anterior semicircular canal and posterior semicircular canal is open. Here they combine together and open into the utricle by a common canal, okay. This is the posterior semicircular canal. This wide area is called ampulla. This is the ampulla. The ampulla consists of the receptor organ. There is the receptor organ in this area, and there also in the receptor organ or otolith organ. This is called otolith organ in the cochlea, okay. The receptor organ utricle and saccule, as we know, that is called macula, and there the receptor organ is called the receptor organ is called what is called the crista ampularis. There the receptor organ is called crista ampularis, okay. The receptor organ is present in the wide area 1, 2, 3, okay. So the semicircular canal open into the utricle by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 opening, okay. So there present the crista ampularis. The crista ampularis is the receptor organ, okay. It detects changes during rotatory motion, okay. Suppose why it is called anterior semicircular canal, because it is present anteriorly, it is present posteriorly, it is present horizontally. Because look at this one diagram. Here is another diagram. Here is my another diagram. This one. Suppose this is the head of a man. There is his nose. This is the nose of the man. This is one eye. This is another eye, okay. This is the there is present the right ear. There is present the left ear, okay. So this structure is situated in such a location. Look at this one diagram. First, this is the cut section of the right ear. There this structure, the cochlea is present anteriorly toward the eye, and there the vestibular apparatus present posteriorly, okay. So this is the right side, left side, okay. There the canal is present here, and there the cochlea is present, okay. But the canal is present here, the cochlea is not present here, but the cochlea is present anterior medial side, not the actual anterior side. But there is the semicircular canal, 3 semicircular canal, and the cochlea is present medially, okay. So It is called anterior semicircular canal because it is present. There are eyes. There is one eye, another eye. Okay, so this is present anteriorly. The anterior semicircular canal bring the body to the normal posture, to the normal. Very strong sneezing. Okay, anterior semicircular canal is present in the anterior side. Okay, it control the equilibrium of the body, the posture of the body by moving the head back and forth, like yes, 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 yes. Okay, suppose this is a man. Very simple example. This is a man by moving its head in the yes, yes. Haha. Okay, so the anterior semicircular canal control the when the head control the body equilibrium when the head is moving in the anteriorly and posteriorly. Okay, the posterior semicircular canal control the body movement when the head is shoulder to shoulder. When the head is shoulder to shoulder is rotate. Okay, but the horizontal semicircular canal control the body posture during the motion of the head. These are the maintained. These are concerned with the motion of the head. When the motion of the head is change here, then it control all body posture. Okay, when the head is moving right side left side, rotation to right left. Okay, so this is a man when he rotate head to right side or left side. Okay, so the horizontal semicircular canal control the head rotation right left rotation. The anterior semicircular canal back left side. Yes, yes. This is the horizontal is a no. When a man is rotating its head that to right side, no word, no. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, and the shoulder to shoulder by the posterior. Okay, yes, yes, no. Okay, and shoulder to shoulder. Okay, the very most example I will discuss here only the horizontal semicircular canal. The very most example is the Berani chair, or very mostly the rotatory table and the sport area like in the gym. Suppose this is a rotatory table. This is a rotatory table. This is a rotatory table in the gym. Okay, this is a rotatory table in the gym. When a man is sitting here on the table, right side, left side. When the rotation is when a man is sitting here, then this is the normal state for the man. This is the normal normal resting position or posture for the man. Okay, when the man start rotation to the right side rotation. Okay, then about for 20 to 25 seconds, for first 20 to 25 seconds, the man there the normal static condition of the man is disturbed, and this disturbing is continue up to the 20 to 25 seconds. Okay, during this time the man is difficult to maintain its body. He feel difficulty during the rotational motion. Okay, but after this time the body is adapt again, and the body is go to another state, another normal state, which is called normal normal. This is the normal resting state, resting posture. This is the normal rotatory posture. Okay, after this time the body is now adapt with other normal posture, which is called rotatory posture. Okay, when the body start motion, okay, then he disturb its normal static position, and in order to maintain the body during normal position up to the 20 to 25 seconds, up to this time, they produce a message, and the message is go to the brain, and the brain responds to different types of muscle of the body, different types of muscle to the neck, muscle to the abdomen, different types of skeletal muscle, in order to hold the body, during rotational motion and protect the body. This is because, suppose when the body start motion to the right side, toward the right direction, okay. This is the right horizontal semicircular canal. This is the right. This is the right. There is the ampulla. There is the ampulla, and this one is the left semicircular canal. Right. Okay. This is the left. This is the right, and the left is in the left ear. Okay. When he start motion in the right direction. Okay. So during motion, now we consider this one diagram. During motion, uh, this part is rotate in such a direction, this direction, and this direction. This is only the right ear. This is the right inner ear. Okay. So when he start a motion in such a direction, then the fluid, there is the bony canal, as we know that. There is the bony canal. There are fluid. So the fluid there, the fluid at this point, this point, this point, this point, all this point fluid, and fluid at this point there present the cresta impolaris, the cresta impolaris. The cresta impolaris have same composition, have same structure like the Micula luta. This is the, suppose, the cresta impolaris. Here is another structure, the easy structure. Here is easy structure. Suppose this is present here. This is the, suppose, cresta impolaris. The difference between cresta impolaris and the Micula luta is that cresta impolaris lack these dust, these stone-like structure, but the Micula have. Okay. So suppose this is the structure for the cresta impolaris, with which lack this structure. Okay. When the man start rotation, okay, there the fluid, this fluid want to be maintained in its own state. So the fluid jerk in the forward direction. Please jerk in the forward direction. Okay, there the fluid jerk in the forward direction. Okay, the fluid jerk in the forward direction, there present cresta impolaris. The cresta impolaris is present here, so the cilia is bent. Cilia is bent in this direction, and here action potential is produced, and the action potential is go to the cerebellum, medulla, pons, and the response is produced again, and this response is go to the neck muscle, head muscle, back muscle, abdominal muscle, different types of muscle, and maintain the body position. This message is produced due to the rotatory motion, starting motion. Okay, so the message is go to different types of muscle of the body, and then this discharge of impulse, moving of impulse is only 20 to 25 seconds. So the body during this time, the body have very difficulty to maintain its own body, but because their impulse is produced and the response is produced to the neck muscle, different types of muscle. Okay, so after this time, the body is now in the normal rotatory state. Okay, when the body is moving in the normal rotatory state and in the uniform rotatory motion, and then the coordinator of the gym up the rotatory machine. Okay, so the man is now there, the man is in the normal rotatory motion. Now if the man stop the rotatory motion, then the man is now this again disturb the normal rotatory motion, but go to the resting state after the 20 to 25 second. Okay, so one normal posture is changed to when one normal posture is disturbed, it convert to another normal posture. When that normal posture is disturbed, then it convert to another normal posture. Okay, so these are all about the anterior, the cochlea, the vestibular apparatus. The main point is to be highlighted is the Utricle and Saccule maintain the body during the linear acceleration, and semicircular canal maintain the body during rotational acceleration. Okay, the last point, very most important point, it is very most important for me and also for you. So subscribe my channel, share, like. Okay, so this is very most important point. Subscribe my channel, share, like. Okay.